All right, I'm Kyle. I'm going to sort some cards. I have a pile of multicolored cards here that I'm going to incorporate into my bigger box of multicolored cards. But first I got to alphabetize these. So here we go. I'm going to use Quicksort, and this time I'm going to be more rigid about it. I'm not going to sort this the way I would normally sort these cards. I'm going to actually Quicksort them. And to choose to make my random choices, since I don't want to shuffle these up a bunch while I'm sorting them, I'm just going to pick whatever the top card of the pile is as my pivot, which probably is not going to do me very good, but we'll see how it goes. All right, so starting off, I've got Teysa. That is Teysa, Envoy of Ghosts. That is my pivot. And now I'm going to sort around this. So R comes before T, A comes before T. And what I'll do with the other T's is I'll just put them all together. So I'll have a pivot pile that I can sort through later. That's cheating a little bit, but it'll make this go a lot faster. As you can see, T is not a great pivot because most of my stuff is going to the left. There's got to be something here that comes after T. All of these are before T, so I'll kind of cheat. I believe these are all incubation incongruities. Yes, they are. Boom, boom. As you can see, this is the result of lots of drafting, and I just haven't sorted these out yet, so I'm excited to do that today. Sorting cards can be a bit therapeutic. Urborg Drake, there we go. We've got our first thing that is on the other side of the T's. Thunderous Snapper. And please feel free to comment about the mistakes I'm making while I do it. All of these come before T, so they're going to go in the left-hand pile. Zertod Druid, there we go. Here's some more T's. Now, when I'm normally doing this, normally I split, M and N, so I really cut the alphabet in half. And then when I'm doing the second half of the alphabet, the first time through I use S as my first pivot. Yeah. All right. So now that I've got these piles, that was a very bad one, okay? But now that I've got these two piles, I'm going to put these aside and up, okay? Because I know that all of these cards, all of the cards in this big pile come before everything in here, and all the things here come before the things in here. So that's good. All right, so now my new pivot is going to be Plumeveil, so I'm going to be sorting around Plumeveil. So let's see. That's my daughter. She's waving hello. All right, so all this stuff comes before P, but Razorfin Hunter comes after P, and Plumeveil comes, that is P, so great. Stoic Angel, this is going to be a little bit better of a split, I think. And there's P, more P. And so often what I'll do is I'll hold the things in my hand that are going to go to one side at a time, just faster. But I can do it like this too. All right, all of this is going there. This is all going to the left. These are all, let's see, M, N, O, P. Okay, so O is also still going to the left. Good. And OP, there's another P, there we go. So again, I have one big pile on the left. That's because usually the cards split pretty well around the middle of the alphabet. So, all right, there's S, more S, R, to the right of P. That comes after P, that comes after P. So Q and anything to the right will go there. Sahili goes over there, Steamoggery. R, S. These are all cards I've already added into my database and reflect damage. Good, good, good. Okay, so now I've got 3 new piles, okay? And I know that they're gonna sort out. So I know some of these are off camera, that's okay. So I've got some new cards here. So Covetous Urge is gonna be my split, and I'm gonna sigh unhappily because again, that is not really close to the middle. All right. So all my C's are gonna go here. Ooh, there's an A, Ashiok. Thanks, Ashiok. Now, if I were being very strict about this, yeah, Blast of Genius. If I were being very strict about this, the C's that weren't Covetous Urge would be split to the left and right based on whether they're higher and lower than Covetous Urge, but I'm not a computer. I can make little changes like that. Applied Biomancy, good. All right, more C's. There we go. Carnival and Carnage. Borat Clan Crusher. Bloodbright Elf, Behemoth Sledge, Borigamos, Clan Guildmage. All of these are going later. Curse of Chains, Crackleburr. These are the Lawbringer. Okay. All right, so now I have these few cards here, and we're going to choose Azor. And actually, I think that's probably a pretty good choice. All the B's are going to go to the right of that. And so now I'm not going to put it in the same pile. It's going to come before Azor, so it's going to go over there. Blast of Genius is after Azor, and Ashiok is before Azor. All right, and now here, there are just 2 cards. So I'm just going to put these in order, and Applied Biomancy comes before Ashiok, Dream Render, so boom. And then Azor comes next. And then I have to sort these. And notice, I now have a pile of sorted cards that I'm working with. And these are all in order. And every time I put new cards in there, they're going to be in order. Okay, so Blast of Genius is going to be my pivot. Bullrat Clan Crusher comes after that. Bloodbright Elf comes after. Behemoth Sledge comes before. And Borigamos comes after. These are in the correct place. This is in the correct place. And now I'm sorting out these 3. And if I have 3, then I could just do those. That's fine. Bloodbraid. Bullrat Clan Crusher. Borigamos. Good. And then I move on to my next pile here. All right. So Crackleburr is my pivot. Curse of Change is after. Clan is before. Carnival is before. Crackleburr, CRU. CRU comes after. Camaraderie comes before, and Covetous Urge comes before. Okay, so again, move these piles up. And now I have, this is a pretty big stack. I think Covetous Urge is going to be a bad choice. Yep, everything comes before that, unfortunately. All right, so now Clan Guildmage is going to be my thing here. That's another bad pivot. Carnival, Ceradon Yearling, and Camaraderie all come before it. Okay. And look, Camaraderie is going to be another bad choice because Ceradon Yearling and Carnival Carnage are all going to come after it. Okay. So that's unfortunate, but this is a pile of 1, so that's done. These are 2 different cards, so I see that they should go in that order. Here, I'll even slide that in with those. Done. Clan Guildmage done. Covetous Urge done. Crackleburr is done. Curse of Chains and Cruel Celebrant. So there's 2 cards. They're in order, so I'm just flipping them over. You know, I had to check the order first. All right, this is my largest pile that's left. This is the stuff that is after C but before P. So we're going to quick sort this pile. Lower scale Coatl is probably not going to be the best choice, but you know, that's our pivot. So Fire Mine Research comes first. Here's a bunch of I cards. They come first. This comes first. Nature's Chant comes after. Another L. I'm going to put those together. G, G, G. K comes before L. That's too bad. Onward comes after. That's good. Everything before L. These are all before L. These are all before L. There we go. Got some Morgue Bursts. So those come later. Notion Rain, you're coming after. Marchesa's Smuggler, you're coming after. There's another L. After Moldervine, Ogre, Hiri, You Are a Gleaming. Neoform comes after. And Marleaf Pixie comes after. All right. So now here are some new smaller piles. Here is still a very large pile. Okay. Hapatra is going to be our new middle. That's actually probably going to be a pretty good one. So D, E, and F all come before H. I comes after H. K comes after H. G comes after G, H. No, it does not. If you do this, you will find yourself speaking the alphabet a lot to yourself to get these correct. H, H, G, K, H, I, D, D, G, 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 E, F, F, G, K comes after H, I comes after H, I comes after H, F comes before H. Now that was probably our best split so far of a bigger pile. All right, so now I'm running out of room up here for piles, but I think I can squeeze these 2 in. Okay. And now we've got another pile. Okay. Maybe what I'll do is I'll just start another row of piles way over here, which is off the camera, but that's okay. All right, so F is my new split. G, G, E, F, F, G, 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 D, F, D, D, G. Oops. Don't ruin your cards while you're doing this. All right, so now I've got 3 piles. That was a good split. All right. So these are all D's and F's here. Sorry, D's and E's here. But Etrata is going to be my split, which is not very good. So I've got a bunch of D stuff going in front of it. And even Ether Chaos Knight comes before it. That's unfortunate. And Ether Chaos Knight is my split again. That's going to be a bad split. So if I were not doing this for the purposes of showing how Quicksort works, then I would do it differently. But all right, Death Sprout. DEA. That's not going to be very good. But it does come after Death Mutation. That's good, and it does come after Death Cult. So I don't keep track of spaces in my binders. I just pretend the spaces don't exist, which is probably not the right way to do it. But, well, that's what I'm doing. So here, even though there's a space, you might say, well, maybe the space should come before any letters of the alphabet, but I have the C coming first. So Death Cult Rogue goes before Death Mutation. So those are in the correct order. Then there's Death Sprout. And then I have 3 cards here, so I can put those in order. D-Spark, Dryad Militant, Dueling Grounds, boom. Ether Chaos Knight, good to go. Etrata the Silencer, good to go. And now we've got another pile. So Fireborn Knight is going to be my split. Fracturing Gust comes after. Finest Hour comes before, just barely. Field Mist Border Post comes first. Fire Mines Research comes after. Excellent. Great split. All right. Here's 2 cards. Field Mist Border Post comes first, then Finest Hour. Boom. Those are in order. Fireborn Knight, you're good to go. Firemind's Research comes before Fracturing Gust. Excellent. And now we are working on another pile. All right, so Gleaming Overseer is going to be my split. Okay. Griselda comes after. Grasping comes after. Goblin. Guilt Spire comes before. Grum Gully comes after. Galloping Lizarog comes before. These are in order. Boom. Gleaming Overseer, that comes next. Here's another pile. Grum Gully is going to be my split. Goblin Legionnaire comes first. Grasping Thrall comes first. Griselda comes after. Okay. Goblin Legionnaire comes before Grasping Thrall. Then Grum Gully. Then Griselda. All right, and now this pile is all sorted, so that's done. All right, now I've got some piles, some H's. So Hadana's Climb is going to be my split. That's not a good one, but that's okay. Hotfix comes last. Harbinger comes last. Hull Breach comes after. Heart Warning, everything is coming after. Hadana's Climb is in there. Okay, so now Hapatra is my split. Heartwarming after. Ah, this is bad. Everything comes after again. That was a bad split. Okay. Oh no, Harbinger is going to be a bad split again. Everything is coming after Harbinger. Okay, now I've got 3. And this is I'm taking this as one of my base cases. Heartwarming Redemption comes first, then Hotfix, then Hull Breach. Done. All right, I'm back up to my top row of piles that I've made. All right. So Integrity is going to be my split. Invert's going to come after that. Incubation is going to come before. But this is not a pile of just eyes I've got. K's. Improbable Alliance comes first. Mavine Paladin, more of you. Inspiring. So R, S, T. So S comes before T. Invert, you're over here. Iron Root. Warlord, you're over here. Cure is after. And Yuzoni Thousand Isle is over. Is after. Okay, how many cards are over here? 3. Excellent. So Improbable Alliance comes first, and then Incubation, and then Inspiring Veteran. Boom. There we go. Integrity Intervention comes next, and now I've got a pile. We're going to sort around Yuzoni. That's probably a pretty good one. K comes after. Iron Root comes before. Invert comes after. All this K comes after, and there's more Invert. Invent, that comes before. Here we just have 2 different cards. N comes before R, so that's good. All right, Yuzoni's next. All right, we got 5 different cards here, so we're going to sort around Karu. Mavine Paladin comes later. Kaya comes before. Kiora comes after, so Kaya is next. Then Karu. And then these 2 are in order. Excellent. All right, we got another pile. All right, there's 3 cards here, so what comes first? Lightning Stormkin comes first, and then Loch Dragon, then Lore Scale Coatl. We are in order. All right, so this pile we're going to sort around Marrowleaf Pixie. Okay, Neoform comes after, Nahiri comes after, more O stuff comes after. Ooh, this is going to be a bad split. Marchesa's Smuggler comes after. No. We're all coming after. That was bad. I don't think Morg Burst is going to be that much better, but that's my new pivot. Okay, so all this N and O stuff is coming after. Marchesa Smuggler comes before. Ogre comes after. Moldervine Reclamation, that comes before. Excellent. All this comes after. These 2 cards, that's the order. These are the same card. That's why I put them together. Ogre Siegebreaker. So all my N stuff is going to come first. There's another Ogre Siegebreaker. And then Onward comes before Ogre, unfortunately. Drat. And now Onward is my next split. And all the N stuff comes before it. That's too bad. Okay, I've got 4 cards here, so that's not my base case. So Nature's Chant comes before Notion Rain, comes before Neoform, comes after Nahiri. So that's okay. Nahiri's first, then Nature's Chant, and then these 2 are going to be in the order they're in. Great. Then Onward, then Ogre Siegebreaker. All right, so Path of Metal is going to be my new pivot. Skywise comes after. Everything is coming after. That's unfortunate. Now I've just got 3 different cards. Okay, so Plume Veil's coming first. Then Pristine Skywise, then Protean Raider. Great. Oops. All right, so now this is my last big pile. So we're gonna pivot around reflect damage. S comes after, Risen Reef comes after, you come after you. All the S stuff comes after. Ooh, this is a bad split. All the S stuff coming after. Raft Caption's coming first. Hooray! All the S is coming after. Relentless Raptor still comes after reflect damage. Raging Regisaur does not. All this S, Regisaur Alpha still comes, G comes after F, so there it is. All right, Razorfin Hunter makes it into the previous one. That's good. Here's 3 cards. So we've got Raph, Raging Regisaur, and Razorfin Hunter. There you go. Reflect damage is next. All right. Now we're going to go around Rolesk. Okay. Again, all the S stuff is going to come after. But a lot of our R stuff is going to come ahead, so that's good. Rot Widow Pack is still going to come. Oh, and so is Robo Reef, but good. Okay, so I've got enough cards here that we're going to sort again. So there's the Risen Reef. Response comes first. Everything's going to come first. That's unfortunate. Okay, Rhythm of the Wild, and everything is going to come before that. Now I've got 3. So REG, REL, RES, that's the order. And then Rhythm of the Wild, and then Risen Reef, and then Rolesk. All right, Storm the Vault is my new split, is my new pivot. When you're doing this, you want to be careful. This stack of cards is getting quite large here, so I want to be careful not to tip it over. Steam Augury still comes before, so it's Storm the Vault. So it's just going to be things that come after Storm. Sylvan Reclamation, there you are. Sunder Shaman, there you go. More Storm the Vaults. Stoic Angel also comes before. That's too bad. All right, this is my next pile. Oh no, I'm going to be sorting around Stoic Angel. That's going to be bad. Is there anything that's going to come after it? No, sadly. All right. Snake Form, that'll be better, I hope. Silkbind Fairy's coming first. Simic Ascendancy's coming first. Shine Chaser, Savvy Hunters. Oh no, Staggering Insight comes after. Good. Steam Augury, and still a couple red R cards that are still in here. Okay. Oh no, and now I'm sorting around Rebel Hulk. It's going to be another bad split. Okay. Boom. I think these are all S cards. Yes, they come after. Rot Widow Pack. Boom. Rebel Hulk. They're in order. Now we're going to sort around Siona, Captain of the Pyleus. Okay. Slaughter Priest of Mogis comes after. Savvy Hunters before. Before. Shifting my piles down. Okay, Saheeli's our pivot. Everything is going to come after Saheeli. That's too bad. Silkbind Fairy is our pivot. Simic Ascendancy comes after. The other 2 come before. Now our piles are small enough. Savvy Hunter comes before Shine Chaser. Silkbind Fairy is next. Simmer Ascendancy is next. Siona, Captain of the Pyleus is next. Slaughter Priest of Mogis is next. Then Snake Form. Alright, and then I've got this pile of 2. Staggering Insight comes before Steam Augury. And there's Stoic Angel. There's Storm the Vaults. I need to combine those into one. Sunder Shaman comes next, then Sylvan Reclamation. So once you get moving, these piles really... So these are my last 2 piles. You may remember them from when we started this video. Alright, so I'm going to be sorting around Tattermunge Maniac. That's probably unfortunate. Everything's coming after that. Okay, now I'm sorting around Thundering Djinn. Tomebound Lich comes after, Tristani Summoner comes after, Toil comes after, Teysa comes before, Time Wipe comes after, Thunderous Snapper, Thunder Us, that's an O, it comes after, Teysa, then the Djinn. And this is bad because now everything's going to come after the Thunderous Snapper. And then Time Wipe is going to be another bad. Pivot, everything's coming after Time. This is 3, so I can just do this. So it's going to be Toil, Tomebound Lich, and Tristani Summoner. And I'm down to the ends. All right, Wildfield Border Post. Let's pivot around that. Zertod Druid comes after. Wandermere comes before. Urborg Drake comes before. These two are in order. The Border Posts are in order. The Zertod Druid is in order. And when we're done, we have an alphabetized stack of cards. Looks nice. Looks nice. All right, thanks for watching. I like sorting cards. That was good. Have a great day.